Okay, ladies, I'm back. So I just did my eyeshadow. I did a short little video on that, and like I said, I was going to come back and do my 3D fiber lashes. I went away for just a little bit so I could take a photo of my eyes so that you can see those without getting interfered with the lashes. So, okay, so what you do, you got gel, you got fibers. 3 steps, gel, fiber, gels, but not that fast. So what we're going to do is, I have to get my mirror so I can see what I'm doing. But we're going to start with the gel. And do not, and I wish I had a different one in here because I don't want to do it on mine, but do not do this. It will dry your gel out. Don't do it. Just, if you think you don't have enough on it, just take it and swish it around in there and then pull it out. But do not go like that. It dries it out. Okay, so you just apply the gel like you would apply any normal mascara. Just apply it to, so I'm going to apply it to my right one. And I apply it from the bottom to the top, all the way from the bottom, just to get it completely covered. And I always flip my brush over. I don't know if it's flipping it, but flipping it over and using the backside too. Just make sure you get them nicely coated with gel. And sometime after you've had your mascara for a while, it may look like it's trying to clump up because of the fibers being on there. You can take one of these and kind of separate it a little bit. Just make sure there's no clumps. Okay. So I'm going to try to get close just to see what that gel is. That's just the gel. Okay. So now I'm going to do my fibers. Trick with the fibers is don't just take it and stick it on your eye. Because look at all of those hairs. They look like little nasty little spiders. They're not. They're just fibers. But they look kind of gross. Take that. Take your wand here. And take the back side of your hand or any part of your hand. I don't care what you use. Your arm. I just use the inside corner here. And just rotate it like this. Push all those down. They're going to have some fall on your hand. You're going to have like little fibers on your, wherever you decide to rub this at. But rub them all down and pat them all in there. You can blow your hand off. I don't, whatever. Then you take that, and I apply it from about the middle to the top. I don't apply it all the way down, 1, because you can get them in your eye, and 2, I don't like them all the way down there, so I just go from the middle to the top. Get this out of my way. So from the middle to the top, and you should apply it pretty quickly because of how you want them to stick to the gel. The whole point of the gel is that it sticks. And you just do that as many times as you want, however you think they're sticking. Okay, so I know, and this was probably my first complaint, but my first like, oh man, when I first got this, and is that this, see, well you can't see them, but they're kind of on my face. So I just have a brush on my side. This is why I do my mascara and my eyeshadows before I do my foundation. Is all that, any fallout, even eyeshadows do it, where they fall out underneath here and they have colors. That way you don't have to worry about squishing it around your makeup or taking that foundation off. And then I just have a soft brush that I just wipe underneath my eye out with. Just wipe it off. So all those fibers are gone. Well, I let that one sit, and then I just go to my next eye. So I do the same thing on the other eye. I just swirl this around to get some liquid on it. Make sure there's no excess sticking on the ends because I don't like that. And then just apply it to the other eye. Just like mascara. And if you're afraid, like if they're getting stuck together, if you pull your thing one way and then go the other way, it helps keep them from sticking to each other. Okay, again, just gel. And you can wear that by itself. You do not have to do the fibers. I know some people are like, well, that's what I bought it for. But if you want your everyday look to just be regular mascara, this is good. By itself, it is good. Now, if you want to say, ooh, I'm going out on the town, and you want to get even bigger and more depth or more length to them, then yeah. Or you could use it every day. I use this every day. It's an either or. Just depends on how you feel or how you do your makeup. So again, I put my fibers back in my thing, so I have to take it and rub it down somewhere on your hand, on your arm, the middle of your hand, on the back of your hand. Just kind of press them down. And then, again, from the middle to the top. So let's see if I can try to do this. You can barely see what I'm doing, so I'm going to use my mirror. Sometimes just go back and forth until I get them to. Most of my everyday, I just use one. I feel like this one has more, and so I'm just gonna add. I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I'll add a little bit more to that one. So this one's been sitting for a little bit. So now you can do this. So this means the reason why I let it sit and even let it sit that long is so that those fibers, if you take the gel, take the fibers and then stick gel on it, you're going to get fibers all over your gel one, and then you're going to stick it in your gel and it's going to sit there and kind of clump up together, and you don't want that to happen. So this is dried, and I'm just going to add some gel. Flip my wand over. Okay. So that one could be done. You can always do more if you'd like. I'm gonna try dropping stuff. Just try to blend that off here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So look at that. You don't want to see it my nose, but it's hard to tell unless I look up. I hope you guys can see that because it is awesome. Awesome. So what I'm going to do, so there's also another trick. I know sometimes, like, and it probably is going to be really hard to tell, but sometimes you get one that's a lot longer than the other, and you're like, you can either add more fibers and add more gel and add more fibers to get them stuck on there, or you can just take the top and just pick that one that's too long off, and it's going to get shorter, enough to match up with the rest of your eyes. So like I said, I wanted to do a little bit more fibers on this left eye. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some gel. Because you can do as many coats of the gel and fiber. As long as you do gel first, fibers, and then wait a little bit and do more gel. And then if I say, ooh, that's not enough, I can do more gel to seal those fibers in that I put on there. And then more fibers and more gel and more fibers and more gel. However, you can do as many coats as you want. Put an eyelash on there. So that looks a lot better. That's not my bad. So I'm going to let that one chill there just for a little bit, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So another trick you can do, and I'm not near my hair dryer, but you can take, once you get this done, you can take a hair dryer on a low setting, on warm, and just go up above your eyes for just like 2 to 3 seconds, and it's going to curl them. You can also, I know I've had some girls that are like, well, can I use a eye curler? Yeah, you can. I have one right here. You can use it. I use mine. Usually, sometimes if I have time to use this, I use it before I do my mascara. Okay, so we're just going to wait a little bit here. Again, remember, do not pump, swish it. Okay, and then just do this again. Can't see if I'm clumping up or not, so I'm not. And I take the gel and I just do a little bit on my bottom. Just a little. I usually wear eyeliner too, but I didn't do that in my last video, but that's okay. Just a little. And then I just make sure it's not going to hurt to add more gel. Just make sure all those are fibers in. That gel, that is one of the most important steps at the end, is making sure you seal all those fibers in. Or you can have fibers on your face all day because you didn't seal them in. They stuck to it, but they're not stuck. So that is it. That is just my eyes done completely. Look at those. Can you tell? I hope you can tell. So, I'll take a photo. I'll add this on my website. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or comment below and answer some. And then if you want to check out the 3D Fiber Lash, it's $29. It would last you, if you use it every day and you only did one coat, it'd probably last you 4 to 5 months. It could probably last you even longer, just depending on how much you use it. They're pretty awesome. So check it out. Thanks.